Oh no, my lights aren't on. I'm a noob. Hello everybody and welcome to another adventure in beautifying. My name is Amanda and today we're going to do a foundation review. It's been about a minute since I reviewed anything of any sort, but you know what? Today's a new day and we're gonna get back into it because I liked it so much. So for today's review, we're gonna talk about the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. Now, this came out like January-ish, and I had been wanting to try it, but like Mama's real broke, so we avoided it for a really long time. And then when I got some money, I still was avoiding it because I have very dry skin. And matte foundations are definitely more for people who have combination oily, who like have oil coming out of their face, where my face literally nothing happens here. So I was really hesitant about trying it because, you know, wasn't really sure how it was gonna work out. But you know what? It was my birthday and I bought it, so we gonna review it and see how it goes. So I'm in the shade 101 Classic Ivory. So most of the time when I walk into a drugstore and there isn't like testers to test out, my go-to is to just pick the lightest shade and kind of see what happens. So that's what I did with this, and we're just gonna go for it. Let's just, we're gonna jump right in. So zoom in time. Movie magic. So we're gonna clip our hair back because we have too much of it and it's sticking to our face and I'm not into it. So I'm just gonna take it right on the back of my hand, just like a little bit. And we're gonna go for it. What I like about this so far for me is that it's pretty pink. And while I would consider myself neutral in tone, I am slightly more pink, but I'm not like, you know, maybe I am pink undertone, but sometimes I try pink undertone things and it's like not cute. Like if it's too pink, it gets too dark. And I just can't win in this world. Pale people, where you at? Write in those comments. It's a really good match for my skin, I feel like, which is hard to find generally for anyone, so I'm happy about that. Oh, so just so everyone knows, I'm specifically using the Beauty Blender because this is like pretty full coverage, and normally I don't love full coverage on me just because it can get real cakey real quick. So what the Beauty Blender does brilliantly is it just shears out your foundation. Alright, so that's what the base looks like right now. I just went to go look in a real mirror, not my viewfinder, and I like it. It looks like a face, which is cool. Technically, while it says Pro Matte, and that's like a little terrifying, it's technically a demi matte foundation according to the back of the bottle. So it's a little bit, it's not like super mattifying like the Makeup Forever Pro Matte, but it's also not particularly luminous. It's just supposed to help you look like you have a normal face, which is cool. So I'm gonna go put on the rest of my look, and then I will come back and I'll give you my thoughts. Alright guys, so this is me with my full face of makeup on, and I have to say that I really like how this foundation is wearing. It looks like my skin, but it's not so far clinging to my dry patches. In the issue of full disclosure, lately my skin has been extra dry, and I'm not entirely sure why that is, but any foundation that I've been wearing as of late has just kind of like laid on my face and just like settled into any sort of dry patch. But this guy is holding up. I'm gonna do a little zoom in so you guys can see. So this is what my face looks like. It's so weird to talk into this camera. It's just really natural looking, and look how good it matches with my neck. I'm like so into that. And a lot of the times when I pick out like matte type of stuff, they cling over here, and that's not really happening, which is super dope. For a hot second I was thinking about returning it, but I don't think that is gonna be necessary. So in the issue of full disclosure, this is my second time putting it on. The first time I wore it, I was going into New York for like a full day of walking and doing stuff and hanging out and like being in different temperatures. This claims on the back to last a full 24 hours. Do I think that that's the case? No, but I really don't think that's the case for any foundation. I would say that it lasted from about 7 a.m. until about 7 p.m. So I would give it a full 12, which is a lot of time. So for it to break up after 12 hours, that's pretty great. It was like the weirdest weather day because it would be sunny one second and then it'd be raining another second, and it was super hot, and the buildings we would go in were like either really cold or like the same temperature as outside. It was like a crazy day. And this, unlike the rest of my face, held up, which I really like. If you are dry like me, you can absolutely still wear this foundation. I would recommend using a like hydrating spray after it's all done. I didn't do that today because I wanted you to see what it looks like sans it, but something like MAC Fix Plus or Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray would be your best friend. If you're combination oily, this is gonna be your best friend. It is so dope, especially since it's a drugstore find. I think I spent $11 on this, which is like, you know, double digits, a little pricey for the drugstore. But in all honesty, like, this is just as good as something you'd get for $30, $40. The annoying part about this foundation is that it doesn't come in a lot of shades. Conveniently for me, it worked out really nicely, but it doesn't really go much darker than like a white girl with a tan. You know what I mean? Like it's not, there's not a wide dark range, which is very annoying. All in all, I would definitely recommend that you pick this foundation up. It's gonna be your best friend, especially if you're oily, especially during the summer when you're sweating. This will hold up. And that is my review for today. If you like this video and want to see more first impression reviews, please click that like button down below and subscribe to this channel. It just lets me know that I'm putting out content that you guys want to see. Also, if you want to follow me on any social media sites, all my social media sites will be listed in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.